Hello, this is Jared with Upscale Detail Co. How may I help you?
Hi, I was calling in regards to paint correction and ceramic coating
Yeah,
that I've been seeing advertising for.
yeah, absolutely. What type of vehicle do you have?
So I have a 2015 Dodge Challenger.
The first thing that I want to do is inspect the paint, and then we can kind of go over pricing from there. I can give you baseline prices. When could you come in?
I can come in anytime this week.
Okay, cool. How about today? Does today work for you?
That would be perfect.
All right, see you soon.
All right, thanks.
Hi, is it Pat?
Hey, yes.
Hey,
Jared?
Pat, Jared, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
2015 Dodge Challenger that you would like to get inspected?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, let's go take a look at it.
All right.
All right, so Pat, so what we're gonna do here is, this is called the next, but basically this tests the thickness of your clear coat.
Okay.
As you can see right here, you have some very abrasive swirl marks, so we're gonna have to do what's called a level 2 paint correction on it to get most of these out. So what I would tell clients is, first we have to, test the clear coat to see if you have enough, and if we have above 2.5 mils, we can work on it.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So you have 3.52 mils, so that's more than enough. And typically with Mopar, what I tell customers is you have pretty good paint. They're one of the best paints on the market. They just have good thickness and stuff like that. So with 2 stages, what I like to tell customers, we get between a 70 and 90% solution. Basically what we're gonna do is after we're done, we're gonna schedule the actual appointment, and then we would need a deposit, and then kind of walk you through the process of how this is gonna go.
Okay.
So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna wash the vehicle head to toe with a normal wash. We're gonna start with the rims, and then from there we're gonna go into a decontamination wash. So what does that mean? So I want you to feel your paint, feel how rough it is to the touch. These are all micro contaminations in the vehicle. So if you don't remove those with either a clay bar or a clay mitt or iron, you're not gonna get the resolution you want with the polishing.
Okay.
Polishing is the process of removing, or paint correction is the process of removing all the surface swirl marks. Not all of them, but as much as you possibly can. And what I tell people is we can't remove anything that catches with a fingernail. So from there, once we're done with the decontamination wash, we're gonna move it into our bay, and all these pieces right here, we're gonna tape off. And the reason that we do that is because we don't want the compound to stain it. And that's super, super important, just because nobody likes stain trim. And then basically from there, we go into 6x6 sections, and we do testing to see what the best compound makeup is. This one's gonna need a 2-stage, so we're gonna have to go across it with a heavy cut, and then come back with a finishing polish. So typically what I tell people is twice this amount of work as opposed to a level 1 paint correction. So something like this would take our team of 3, probably 3 days.
Okay.
So that's kind of expectations. All right, so here's your car.
Holy moly. Look at that.
So we got a really great resolution. We were working with, almost 10-year paint,
Yep.
and really heavy water spots and oxidation on it, but we got most of it out. Some key things that I wanted to show you. They're not super visible, but there are some like harder water spots on the car that we just weren't able to get out.
Oh my goodness.
Overall, the trim, it's really old, so it came out a lot better than what I thought it would.
Love
and then over here, we did this trim, so it's a lot
Oh yeah.
less
Wow.
faded. And kind of walk you through the service: level 2 paint correction, 6-year coating, and then a trim coating. But I just want you to feel how smooth your paint is now. Here, don't use the nail, just
looks like I can slide off of
Yes. So
Wow.
to go into that, like a great point for maintaining it every week, or every 2 weeks, you're gonna wash it.
Okay.
So I tell people once or twice a month. If it's your daily, I would wash it twice a month. You'll actually enjoy cleaning your vehicle now.
I think you're right on that. I love it.
Okay, so Pat, one thing I wanted to ask you, so the whole purpose of this video is to kind of give the customer experience, but also kind of explain to the customer why the price is the way it is. Can you kind of explain to me what your overall thoughts were with the whole process of us going from start to finish?
From start to finish, I would have to say, you know, from the first phone call we have had, you've pretty much been up front with everything, telling me the time frame of how long it takes to do the ceramic coating. So, you know, I could schedule that into my week. And I mean, you delivered in like 2 days. So, and I mean, look at this thing.
Yeah, and the before video that he's got is gonna be crazy. So overall, you're happy with the product. Now, for the price point, do you think the
Yes.
price point is it susceptible to like the work that you got done?
I would say definitely worth it, 100%.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people just don't understand the amount of chemicals that go into the amount from the initial phone call, the time that goes into this whole process. And this
agree.
is like one of our most sold like packages, but like when you get into like paint protection film, it even goes even further
Yes,
because that's even more hard to apply.
absolutely.
Well,
100%
we
satisfaction.
appreciate